Let's meet the visiting New Orleans Pelicans. At point guard, Jose Alvarado. At guard, Herbert Jones. At center, Jonas Valanciunas. At forward, Brandon Ingram. At forward, Zion Williamson. The head coach of the visiting team is Willie Green. Let's meet the starters for your San Antonio Spurs. 6'10", the man in the middle, number 23, Zach Collins. 6'6", at forward, number 34, Stanley Johnson. 6'1" guard, number 33, Trey Jones. 6'5" forward, number 24, David Vassell. 6'5", starting at forward, number 3, Keldon Johnson.
A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, Zion Williamson can be downright scary when he's getting downhill. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, "You have to have a lot of courage to stand in there because he's coming at you fast, creating collisions. This is a Shaquille O'Neal type of force of nature with a point guard skill set." BA?
Oh, that's well put. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And now that we're into December, let's check in on the Rookie of the Year race. And this year's rookie class has been an exceptionally fun one to watch. So I'm sure fans want to know who's out in front. He's hanging towards the back of the pack in the early goings. But there's still time left for him to have a breakout performance.
And a number of rookies look like they have bright futures ahead of them.
That would be the indication so far. They've contributed to their teams instantly at the start of the season.
A look at the Pelicans starting group. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. Jones and Ingram run the wings. And it's Alvarado in at the point. And for the Spurs, at the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Johnson is out there with Zach Collins. And it's Jones in at the point. And the Spurs start out with the ball. And a little deeper into the season now, the depth of some teams already being tested, Richard.
Yeah, there's a lot of injuries popping up right now. It's tough to establish a rhythm when the guys are being shuffled in and out of the lineup. And truly, to power through, you just need strong leadership.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to Williamson. Tipped. And here's Jones. On the wing, Vassell. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
High percentage look right off the bat.
On offense, here are the Pelicans. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
Their approach was to draw fouls in that game. It put their opponent in a very difficult position.
And I'm sure that's been at the forefront of the plan coming into this one, too.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
Williamson taking 2 shots.
That's good from Williamson. And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And here are the Spurs now. Here's Vassell. And down it goes. 2 points.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
And so it's New Orleans with it after the basket by San Antonio. Valanciunas sets a screen. Ingram, the pass to Valanciunas. Yep, count it.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Johnson. Not going to go that time. Oh, good work defensively by Ingram. Here's New Orleans now. Pass to Alvarado. Ingram against Jones. Back to Ingram. 6 to shoot. Valanciunas with a screen on Jones. The shot by Ingram, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Jones. Outside Johnson. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Ingram. Here's New Orleans now. They trail by 1. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Outside Jones. There's the screen by Johnson. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelicans squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls. All right, so about the Pelicans. What has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
No good on the second free throw.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
Valanciunas with a screen on Collins. Here's Ingram. Valanciunas. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight. Outside Jones. Pass to Vassell. Now Johnson. Covered by Ingram. Collins with a screen on Ingram. Johnson passes to Collins. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
First one falls for him. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
And And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
Now here's Jones. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Yes, it's good.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Collins outside. Pass to Vassell. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Valanciunas. Ingram with the ball. Williamson right side. Shoots over Johnson. And it's New Orleans with another. And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grant.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
Here's Johnson, following the score by New Orleans. Banked it in off the glass.
The defense needs to do more against Johnson. He gets assertive for the finish.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Ingram. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, right?
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Jones. And a missed layup. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Williamson. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Williamson's got 9 points.
You know, coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot.
Here's Jones. No good that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. Outside Ingram. Pass to Williamson. Now Valanciunas. Here's Alvarado. 4 on the clock. Here's Ingram. San Antonio with a rebound. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Now here's Ingram. Last game, 26 points for him. Here's Williamson. The short one's on the money. 11 points in the game.
I just love the ball move.
San Antonio trailing here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Coming out on the floor, your Spurs breaker.
the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Nance, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Marshall comes in for Zion Williamson. Murphy, he's checked in for Ingram. And Richardson subbed in for Jones. Pass to Graham, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Pelicans ball.
Outside Richardson. Over to the wing. Here's Murphy. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
Man, good whistle there.
Isaiah Roby. First personal foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
At the line for the Pelicans, Gray Murphy. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft holds some of those elite prospects. They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Pass to Murphy. On the wing, Richardson. Nance with a screen on Vassell. Here's Richardson. McDermott outside. Here's Sohan. Here's Roby. He's guarded by Nance. Here's Graham. First shot won't go.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Nance the screen. Here's Richardson. And Nance with the slam.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Now here's Graham. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Roby can't hit.
Normally he drains that.
The Pelicans have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Here's Murphy, defended by McDermott. Pass to Marshall.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Nance the screen. Richardson for 3. And it's Graham with the rebound. Well, San Antonio shooting 33% in the first quarter. Vassell outside. Screen by Roby. Oh, swiped away. Now the Pelicans in transition. Graham against Richardson. Pass to Murphy. From downtown. Drains the triple. He's got 5.
Yeah, their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Outside Graham. The 3. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. The Spurs making a switch here. Birch is checked in. And the Pelicans also making a change. Hayes is checked in for Marshall. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. To the wing on the left. Here's Alvarado. Graham covering. Now here's Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Murphy's shot is off. 46 seconds left to play in the first. Graham for three. He can't get that one to fall. And New Orleans will come the other way. Pass to Hayes. Here's Alvarado. Outside Richardson. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Richardson against Vassell. Tries to snap the cold streak. No luck on that one. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
And every team has them. Those games where you just don't have it. Why does that happen, Grant?
Well, B, I think, first of all, 82 games. It's a grind of a season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night.
So the Pelicans 5 right now. Zion and Hayes together down low. Herb Jones out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Murphy in at the small forward position. Graham for three. Jones grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
There's a double with McDermott. Jacks up a three. San Antonio with a rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Pass to Birch.
New Orleans back.
Marshall, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Birch with a screen on Ingram to the middle. And it's Birch, that time on the assist from Graham.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Jones against Jones. Pass to Marshall. Fires the three. That one is off. The Spurs shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Graham, the pass to Jones. Birch with a screen on Jones. Over Jones. That one's wide left.
Oh, wow. This close, you gotta finish strong. Like, you can't give yourself room for a mistake like that.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Herbert Jones, taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Collins, he's checked in for Birch. And the Pelicans also making a change. Valanciunas is checked in. And he sinks the second. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Jones against Jones. Outside Graham. Collins with a screen on Ingram. Here's Graham. Here's Collins. Good. And Graham with the setup.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Now here's Williamson. Defense is right there. Outside Ingram. Pass to Marshall. Valanciunas with it. Clock at 6. Oh, sweet move. The shot by Ingram, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Outside Jones. Now here's Collins. Misses the 3. Ingram against Jones. Takes one from 10 feet, and the jumper is good. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
The versatile nature of Ingram's shooting can be tough to counter. Even the mid-range is a good option for him.
Pass to Graham. Fires the 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Collins against Ingram. Valanciunas with a screen on Collins. And Valanciunas with the bucket on the assist by Ingram. Valanciunas has got 6.
And check out how in sync Valanciunas is with the ball handler. They've clearly practiced that move plenty of times.
Pass to Sohan. To the right side. Graham for 3. Rebounded by Marshall.
Some of it's good defense and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
Outside Ingram. Here's Williamson. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Timeout called, the Spurs. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And so it's San Antonio with it. Graham finds Jones. Graham against Ingram. Pass to Johnson. Goes up on the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
Hard to not love the intensity Johnson brings to the offense. He is always hunting for a shot.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Nance, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Alvarado comes in for Jones. Now here's Graham, tightly guarded. Misses in close. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience, Graham.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer. He was a great addition to that team as well.
Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work, because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Spurs have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Graham, the pass to Vassell. Outside Johnson, pass to Graham. San Antonio again missing.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Now Ingram, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Johnson passes to Johnson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Larry Nance Jr., first personal foul. Third team foul.
And the Spurs making a change here. McDermott's checked in. Richardson's checked in for New Orleans.
Shooting one.
One shot.
Here's Ingram. Pass to Marshall. And no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Johnson passes to Graham. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight. They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Roby, he's checked in for Johnson. And the Pelicans also making a change. Murphy, he's checked in for Marshall. Richardson finds Ingram. Shoots from 14. And the Pelicans miss again. Spurs shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Hayes is checked in for Brandon Ingram. Here's Hayes. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Richardson for 3. Counted from distance.
Richardson.
And the Pelicans lead by 20.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now here's Vassell. Back to Graham. Three-pointer. Murphy pulls it in.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Here's Murphy. Back to Hayes. On the wing, Richardson. Hayes with a screen. The 11-footer. He can't get it to go, so the Spurs will take it the other way. Hayes against Vassell. Johnson a screen on Hayes. Here's Vassell. Johnson passes to Graham. Pelicans cleared away. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Sinks the tray. Give him 8.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
1:52 left in the second period. Outside Johnson. Launches it. Pelicans cleared away. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Alvarado. Graham covering the shot. And it's Graham with the rebound.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Pelicans foul.
Birch, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Personal foul. 14 foul. Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, Cam Birch.
Graham with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Birch. Vassell left side. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Graham for 3. Pelicans cleared away.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Birch against Richardson. Nance the screen. The 11-footer. Vassell with the rebound. Spurs shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Outside Graham. Pass to Roby. Birch with a screen on Hayes. Here's Roby. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Alvarado. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Their plus margin on the boards has fueled this lead. They've been the much more physical team.
Yeah, this is how I played. You got to lean on them until they break.
And next up, we have the award winners, our Players of the Month in the East and the West. The selection for the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one has been able to slow him down lately. Also, on and off the court, his leadership has been great for this team.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It has been a clinic out there by Zion Williamson.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Zach Collins out there with Johnson. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
Living up to the immense hype, Zion is putting on a show, shouldering the load offensively.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Outside Jones. Shoots from 12. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist from Jones. Collins has got 5 points.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And it's Ingram off the drive. San Antonio with a rebound. And here's Jones. Pass to Vassell. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. There's the screen by Johnson. Over Ingram. Unable to get that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets. A home game.
Oh,
yes!
Assist goes.
Did you guys feel that? When Zion slams it, the floor shakes.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here are the Spurs now. Jones finds Johnson. Over Ingram. From the top of the key, he buries it. Johnson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 17. Pass to Ingram. Jacks up a 3. Collins with the rebound.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Here's Jones. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. From deep, Johnson. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Alvarado. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Valanciunas with it, covered by Johnson. Valanciunas down low. Johnson on him. Valanciunas, good. 10 points for him.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Jones misses.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Pass to Alvarado. Back to Williamson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
4th personal.
And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
That's good from Williamson. And so it's San Antonio with it. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Johnson. Down low. Now Jones. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Valanciunas. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Williamson throws it down.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now here's Vassell. Here's Johnson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Ingram. Over Jones. Vassell with the rebound. The Spurs have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Jones, the pass to Vassell. Back to Jones. Vassell, a screen on Jones. Outside Jones. Over Valanciunas. San Antonio again missing. Here's New Orleans now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Williamson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Keldon Johnson.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And the Spurs making a change here. Birch is checked in. And the Pelicans also making a change. Murphy's checked in. He hits the second from the line. So it's San Antonio now. Outside Jones. Pass to Johnson to halt the run. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Here's Murphy, outside Jones. And here's Ingram, outside. Here's Williamson. Birch with some nice D.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Jones, the pass to Birch. Going inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for San Antonio, Cam Birch, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for San Antonio. McDermott's checked in for Johnson, and Graham subbed in for Jones. Richardson's checked in for the Pelicans. That one misses. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Right side Ingram. The 3 is up. And again, New Orleans, no good. San Antonio shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Vassell finds Graham. Vassell against Richardson. Up top, Vassell. 5 on the clock. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Vassell's got 6 points.
He's at his best when he's assertive like that. Don't take any chances, just take it to the rim.
Out to the wing. Pass to Marshall. Richardson with it. Here's Ingram. The 3. That shot, no good. Well, San Antonio's shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Graham up top. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Now here's Vassell. He's covered closely. The Pelicans pull it in. Here's Marshall. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Ingram against Graham. Goes up at the stripe. Here's Williamson. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Graham against Ingram. Pass to McDermott. Here's Sohan. There's the three. Pure from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
Question mark about Sohan. Can he stretch the floor for you? Well, there's his answer.
New Orleans calls timeout. Checked in for San Antonio. Langford comes in for Vassell. Nance, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Hayes comes in for Marshall. Ingram against Graham. Looking to end this cold spell. Rebounded by Birch. Birch has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Graham. Here's Roby.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Graham. 6 on the shot clock. McDermott from outside. Good. And Graham with the setup. Graham's got his 3rd assist of the night.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Looking at Doug McDermott, it took some time for him to find his footing in the league, but now he looks very comfortable.
Hayes inside. Working on Roby. Outside Ingram. Man, that's good from 17 feet. Ingram's got 5. Well, the reason McDermott continues to get playing time is that he knows how to play to his strengths.
Especially on offense, capable of playing either forward position, but he's gravitated well to playing the 4 because of his ability to stretch the floor.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Now here's Ingram. Again, the miss by Ingram. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Graham against Ingram. McDermott with a screen on Ingram. And yep, it's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Richardson. He's got 5. Pass to Murphy. Takes the 3. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for Birch. And the Pelicans also making a change. Alvarado's checked in for Brandon Ingram. San Antonio has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Now here's McDermott, averaging around 6 a game. Fires the 3. No good on the shot. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Pelicans ahead, opening up a huge gap. And will return shortly.
62.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Josh Richardson. Hayes is out there with Willie Hernan-Gomez. And it's Lewis in at the 1. Here's a look at what's coming up for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Wednesday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town.
And for their matchup with the Suns, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
That one's off. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Now here's Hayes. Here's Lewis. Hernan-Gomez sets a screen, and he drives in. That shot is good, Lewis.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Roby can't hit. Here's Daniels. To the paint. Pass to Lewis. From the elbow, the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Left side Graham.
Daniels. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As the league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know, B.A., I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
And the Spurs with some changes. Birch comes in for Roby, and it's Jones in for Graham. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Outside Jones. Pass to Birch. And a nice finish on the layup.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Now Hayes. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Over Birch. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
The Spurs have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Jones. Rebounded by Daniels.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Here's Lewis, defended by Jones. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Kim Birch.
It's going to go on Kim Birch. You know, RJ, we've seen it for years. The final minute of a game can take up to 20 minutes of real time, or sometimes longer. You think that's something the league needs to look at?
Well, the league wants to look at that, but you also have to make sure that you keep the integrity of the game. If there is strategy that you can use, whether it's taking a foul or calling a timeout, you try and use it. So the league has to make sure that they find that delicate balance of flow, but also allowing people to use the rules.
Marshall, he's checked in for Hayes. Both shots good from the stripe.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Jones. Buries it down low.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Pass to Daniels. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Daniels, 1 shot.
One shot.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's the pick. Here's Jones. They get it again.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Daniels, defended by Jones. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Over Birch. Here's Daniels. Back to Hernan Gomez. Soft touch off the glass.
When he was in the G League, Daniels proved he was an effective passer, so we know he can spot an open man for sure.
And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. I know we can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
First free throw is good. The Pelicans making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. Jones hits them both. The The Pelicans have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Pass to Richardson to the left side wing. Here's Daniels, covered by Johnson. Johnson with the defensive effort. And the Spurs shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Jones finds Birch.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Jonas Valanciunas, second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Cam Birch. At the line for 2.
And he makes a first. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Well, New Orleans shooting around 53%, a nice number. Outside Richardson. Off the left rim and out.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
On the wing, Jones, guarded by Richardson. Birch. And it's good. 2 points. Birch has got 6 in the quarter.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's Richardson, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Jones with the ball. Here's Sohan. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Now here's Vassell. Pass to Birch. It doesn't go for him. Jones with some nice D. The Pelicans have gone 6 for 11 here in the 4th quarter. Here's Lewis. Back to Jones. Valanciunas sets a screen. Rebounded by the Spurs. Vassell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jones with the ball. Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. Jones grabs the board.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
To the middle. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Jones, the pass to Birch. Well, we've seen coaches' challenges introduced to the NBA. I think they've been great. What's your take, RJ?
Well, the league does a really good job of working with the replay center in Secaucus, but there's one tweak. If you win your challenge, I feel like you should get a second one. That's just in my opinion.
Man, I agree 100%. Here's Lewis. Pass to Marshall. Now here's Valanciunas. He's guarded by Birch. Clock at 4. No good off the back of the rim.
Even
even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Vassell outside. Outside Jones. Pass to Sohan. Spurs need to get one up here. Vassell can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Here's Marshall. Valanciunas sets a screen. Left block shot on the way. Birch with some nice D. San Antonio has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Vassell passes to Jones. And here's Birch. Pass to Vassell. Blocked!
Now you got to be aware when Valanciunas is in the area. He's capable of sending your shot back.
Here's Marshall. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. Valanciunas with a screen on Jones. Outside Jones. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Shooting for New Orleans, Herbert Jones. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
BA, I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pelicans.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Zion Williamson.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball. And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Roby can't hit. Here's Alvarado. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance Player of the Game, Jonas Valanciunas.